You're all welcome to this other tutorial. So here we shall be doing this birthday flyer design. Yeah, this is one of my professional designs. We'll be doing it using Pixel app and Adobe Lightroom. So right away, I will go now to my Pixel app. So always make sure that the size is at 1280 by 1280, which is the case here. So I'll go to my gallery now, import the background. So this is the background we shall be using. Make sure that it is the ratio 1:1. So you can still go again on pinterest.com and type blur backgrounds. You shall have this. So right now we bring in the image of the lady. Still, you can get this image on Pinterest. Just go and type portrait. We get this. Now I want to blend this background. I want to blend this image to that background. But first of all, let me enlarge this a bit. Okay, so make sure that it is centralized, it is at the center. So now I'll go to my shape tool and bring in a gradient shape. Okay, now for the color of this gradient shape will be the background color. I'll go to my color picker tool and pick this color here. Well, let me pick this one. Okay, so I'll just spread it across the lower end of the lady. Now let me bring in some other tools. Okay, so I shall be using this board. Okay, let me place the board behind here. I'll bring it down a bit. Okay, so I'll bring in the text happy. Okay, so the font type for this text, the font type will be this one, Montserrat Black. Okay, so with this now, I will go to first of all, let me change the color. I'll take a yellow color. So I'll be using this color, this yellow color. And I make sure that it is pure yellow. Then now I go to my 3D text. I enable it. Come here. You see, if you look at that 3D shape, it's broken, right? That 3D effect there is broken. So to solve that, you come to right angle, you disenable. Then now you click OK. You go to stroke. Where you have stroke. Yeah, you choose the stroke to be a red background. And you increase the stroke to 10. Okay, enlarge a bit. So what's the size now of this? So the size of this text is, let us put it at 90. Always make sure it is centralized. Now looking at this, I will come to this my inner shadow. Here you see inner shadow. I enable it. Reduce the opacity of that inner shadow. Then our offset X will be at -7. Offset Y will be at -7. Then the blur reduce will be at 5. Okay, so from here now I'll go to my 3D rotate. For the X axis I'll rotate to 15. Then I'll go to shadow. I want to put shadow here. Okay, so the shadow now offset Y, I'll put it at 5. Then now the opacity, I'll reduce the opacity of this shadow to 70 or maybe 50. let's use 50. Okay, so what I will do now is that I'll click here, I copy this. After copying this, I'll come to color. I'll remove this color, this one I'll put it at my far left here. I'll go now to what again, to stroke. I bring the stroke to a lesser value, let's say 1. I come to 3D text, I disenable it. Okay, now this stroke color, I go to the stroke color, I choose yellow. Now I put it dial on top of this one, it will be dial on top of that one. All of them, they have to align. Okay, so make sure that they are down here. Okay, so now the text, this one, the one up, I'll click on it. Remember, the one up is the one with only a stroke, right? So now I'll come to my to my shadow. Is it shadow? Even inner shadow, disable the inner shadow. Yeah, so I'll come here back, the text under, I'll copy it, then I edit it to birthday. Then now the one up, I'll also copy and edit. Okay, so I'll make sure it is well fitted here. Okay, what's left again? Let me put in the name of the lady. So her name is Daniela Johnson. This is the font I'll be using, this one. So reduce to a certain value. Let me close all of this. I don't want them to be distorted from their position. So I'll come here, choose the round shape, then choose this color. Let me choose a red color, a pure red color. Okay, oops, let me repeat the process. So I'll just minimize this and place here. Okay, okay, so let me shift it up a bit. Okay, now I want to put some effects. I want to put light effect on that birthday. So I'll come to my gallery now, import flare, a light flare. Okay, so this is what I'll be using. So I'll just put this here, I'll copy it, and I'll put the other one here. Okay, so I have to increase. Let me just place here. So this one to So let me delete this and then copy this one now. My place here. Let me reduce the opacity. It's too sharp at 70. Okay. So let me just bring in other element. Always make sure that you close them. So I will just do a right up here. You are loved and celebrated. I will turn this to black. Reduce to a size of, let me say, 10 or rather 15. At least it should be visible. Okay, now come to my spacing to increase the spacing to 35. Now make sure it is well aligned at the middle. Okay. Now let me just bring in some other elements. So put this here, but I will reduce the opacity to 30. I will copy this, place at this other end, but I will rotate it so that it will face to the left. Okay. So what's left now? I think that's all. Yeah, so we have just done the design. I've shown you how to edit photos, right? You can go either on Snapseed or Lightroom and edit this photo. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.